once you see the car, and then, yeah, every single time when I show a customer this Odyssey, they're like, whoa. Yeah, I get that impression all the time. So yeah, it's pretty cool. How easy access to this car? How benefits my family? How safety this car is? Yeah, that's the most common questions I get. Compared to like previous Odyssey and the new one, they've been like upgraded so much. It's a luxury, I would like to say. Also, like a lot of customers trade in their previous Odyssey, and when they see the new ones, they're surprised. Even people from like luxury vehicle division, they're like, "Whoa, this is Honda," and they like kind of surprised. Yeah. So, this is 2014 Odyssey Touring Elite. So first of all, they redesigned it. They had like a black accent on the headlight and the grills. They also add the chrome accent. And then as you can see, top of the mirror, there's a camera, like a trapezoid. So that car, while you're driving, it'll scan the road. So sometimes when you drive, you drift into a different lane. When you're trying to grab some, this car will alert you. And if there's a car stopping right in front of you, it'll also alert you, the driver. So you could avoid the accident. And also they add the projector headlight. This model comes with the xenon headlight. So it's much more brighter than a just regular halogen headlight. And then I'm gonna pop the hood. So has the V6 3.5 IB Tech engine. VCM stands for Variable Cylinder Management. So even though I explained about the V6, you run with a 3-cylinder and 4-cylinder, it'll convert it, depends on the road. And then this car is built in the ace body structure. It's designed to absorb energy from collision. As you can see between the firewall and engine, you have a lot of space because the engine mount is a part of ace body structure too. So if you get into a bad accident, this engine drops, so it won't break through the firewall, which is much more safer for the passenger inside. And then also has a 6-speed automatic, so that'll help you get a better gas mileage, and when cars shift, it's much more smoother. Yeah, it's not most manufacturers, their minivans, they're designed from the truck frame, but that car has their own platform for it. So it's designed to be a van, not designed to be truck. So it's not truck family. That's why it doesn't drive like other manufacturers' minivan. They drive like a truck. This car has the lane temperature warning. You could turn it off. This is what to switch for it. Like other manufacturer, you couldn't really turn it off. Only way you could turn it off was turn the signal, like blinker on. But this one, you could turn it off when it gets snowing. And then also do have a parking sensor front and back. So when you park, when you're in low speed, trying to, turning corners or parking lot, this will also alert you whichever object is getting closer to your car. This light right here, this is a BSI, blind spot indicator. So most of owners or drivers, when they check their blind spot, what they do, they like turn their face left or right, just check the blind spot. But this car will actually alert you. So whenever the light pops on, there's the car on your blind spot, so it will alert you so you don't shift the lane. That will also avoid the accident. They used to set a lot of buttons to control, like climate controller, audios like that. They put it in the one-touch touch screen. So those kind of things. They even lowest trim comes with the backup cameras, Bluetooth, and then a lot of people nowadays, they don't listen to CDs. They don't carry CDs. They listen off of their phone, like Pandora or Spotify like that. So using the Bluetooth, you can listen to music off of it. You don't have to connect them. You can just leave it inside your pocket or bag or purse. And then they do also have a memory seating. So it has a smart key, so you don't really have to take your key, put it in the ignition. Long as you have a key inside your pocket or your purse, you could also fire up. You could access the car. Driver memory seating, so one for mom and dad. So they usually, when they get in the car, they adjust the seat, like mirrors like that. But this one, you can just set it, so you don't have to, it'll memorize the seat, so you don't have to change the seat every single time when you drive. So that's one of the benefit. And then Also has a Bluetooth with a voice activation system. So when someone call you, the name actually pops up here, and then you could just answer off of it here. So while it's hands-free. So while you're driving, you can just answer. Phone call, you could talk on the phone, and then voice activate, like most of the thing, like air conditioning, for example, you just have to say like air conditioner on.
Air conditioner on.
So it just turns it on, off for you, see? Which is pretty cool feature. They do also come with a heated seat, front and back. And then all the button right here, it's in the screen, so they're all touch screen. So you don't have to look for buttons like that. Simply you just have to tap on it and it'll turn it on for you. So they're totally different. It's a minivan, it's a van to SUV. Odyssey has much more room than a Pilot does. And then it's much more comfortable. Like I said, it's easy to access, and a lot of kids inside. Let's say kids and adults inside. It's much more comfortable than a Pilot because it has a much more bigger room, inside. Second row seat, it's really adjustable. Like you could go forward, backward really easily. They do decline, front and back. When you don't have a passenger in the middle, you could use it as an armrest. Or when you have a passenger, you could use it as a chair. And then a lot of manufacturers, and then they do not have, and a lot of customers actually wanted it, which is when you have to put two child seats. Most of the manufactured vehicles, you're pretty much stuck. Let's say you have one child seat left and right, and you don't have enough space for the passenger in the middle. So what this could do, you could split the seat between chair to chair. So it's when you have a 3 adults or when you have a child seat, more than one child seat, you have a much more space in between chair to chair. So it's much more comfortable with that. And then they do have an ultra wide DVD player. So you could do the split, 2 different movies. So you just, like a lot of kids, they have an iPad or iPhones nowadays. You just have to plug in the HDMI, and the other kid could watch DVD on the other side, and the other kid could watch different things on the other side, which is another benefit. And then to access the third row seat, it's pretty easy. I was with the 2 fingers, it'll just slide it up, so you can get into the third row seat, and which is pretty comfortable too. Third row seat. As you can see, you have a lot of leg room, and then the third row seat, they also decline pretty far. It's not like a minivan. A lot of people has a stereotype minivan is slow and soccer mom's car. While I was driving that, I was kind of surprised and how fast that car could do, how well that car could do, and how that car could perform. So the trunk, also on 2014, they add the LED, their full LED with a full LED bar. They do have a parking sensor front and back. And then this is where the backup camera is located. And then once I have a key, you just have to grab the switch, it pops the door open for you. Look at how deep the trunk space is. So what it does, simply you just have to push the seat down, and then it'll get flat. Like this part too. And then also another trick we used, like I went to go see fireworks with my family, and then a lot of people just stand in there, they don't have a seat. So what we did, this Odyssey give you picnic chair. So pretty much you can have a seat when you go out to picnic. So we just parked like that. We were looking at the fireworks. We were watching the fireworks, which was pretty cool. And then another safety feature, because you could close the window, trunk, because it's power. What happened to me was all this rubber part, it's sensor. So while it's closing, you're trying to grab this, and most people, they automatically grab their hands right here. So as soon as the sensor hits the object, it'll pop up. So it's not even hurt. It's like just in case kids walk next to it or dog could jump out. So you don't really have to worry about it. That's it.